What's up, guys? Time to show off a new build. This is a great white shark. We haven't done one of these in a minute. This one is lasered steel. Able to get a lot of cool coloration in it, depending on how you get it there in the light. The shark itself has some cool, like, peach pink kind of look to it, but often you do not see that unless you get it right there in the light. Even got a little bit of purple down here in the bottom of the tail. Then that's transferred over into the bezel insert that's also lasered. A lot of cool color in that. We've got some purple and blue up top, some orange, yellow, and then we got ourselves a little shark there at the 12 mark. This is done in a 350 brushed case that I put a little bit of a buffing wheel on to kind of give it a milled, like a stone wash kind of look to it. Can't really see it through the camera, but in person, if you held up two of them beside each other, you'd see that this one has a little bit more of a kind of a stone grind look to it. Polished shark tooth bezel, thought that was appropriate to go with the great white shark. Anchor engraved crown. Stainless steel movement holder in there. We have a side rotor and an exhibition, just a small window, low profile exhibition case back. And then I had a wristband strap that went nicely. This color here actually goes really well with that shark when that's laid over with each other. So I threw it on that, brush preview buckle on it, and that is the build. And you've got a little bit of a protective coating right here. And then did a set of silver ranger hands and a mariner seconds hand in it. And that is the build. This is actually going to be a mystery build. As of right now, I didn't know if I was going to get these done in time to actually get pictures and stuff up. So currently this is posed as a mystery build for, what is it today, the 27th? This is the great white shark if somebody likes it. If they don't, then chances are they will have pictures in this video. Will just get posted like normal. So bezel on this will turn left. It'll turn right. I was able to get it just a little bit tighter, but some of these that are just metal on metal like this without any additional friction are tight, harder to get super tight. It's an automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads. You grab it, back it off until you hear it and feel it clicking. And at that point you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't wind it, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. If you do that for 4 or 5 seconds, that mixed with the rotor movement in the back will keep your time throughout the day. But if you know you're not going to be very active at all, make sure you just wind it for another 10 seconds or so. 15 seconds. Just whatever. Somewhere in there. That'll max out your 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. You can wind it all day if you like. But when you're happy with your winding, you can go into setting your time. Now, it does not have a hacking movement, so when you pull it out, it's going to continue going. You'll also notice you've got a wobble crown. This deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not putting any adverse pressures on anything. Okay, Google, what time is it? Oh, I switched it to an Alexa in here. So I have a Google in this room, and I have one in our bedroom, and the one in the bedroom somehow is so much more sensitive. Every time I tell it to do something or play something, the one in there plays it too at like 10 times the loudness, and this one can't hear me, and I'm looking at it. But the one around the corner hears me. So she went ahead and grabbed an Alexa because she came upstairs and the one in her bedroom was screaming. I had the door shut so I couldn't hear it. So she swapped them out. So now we got an Alexa. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it? Did they say 6:31 p.m.? That's not good. because I have a waffle. Alexa, what time is it? Yeah, I need to get ready for a waffle. 6:31. That is the build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. That means I'm probably not going to get to my other video beforehand. Matching beads as always. Good bit of weight in this. I'm glad she was able to... I prefer when they are a little bit more weighty. Sometimes we have beads that look really cool, but they are not glass. And whenever we can get a lot of glass or natural stone ones in there, that helps. This will just come in a regular brown BVW Special Edition box. They do not have Great White box. Great White Shark boxes. Or Great White boxes. This will come with Watch Foamer. This is a cleaner. It's good on all glass and metal. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. So everything here in the center. Will also come with leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. Apply this with a rag or washcloth. Don't use the microfibers this comes with. That's only if your strap is not as soft as it should be. Apply it on the front and back. Let it soak in. Remove any excess. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It is like Polywatch, and it's for your acrylic glass because you can scratch it. But if you do, just put a tiny bit of this on it and buff it out using your color-matched microfiber. Buff it out. If it's still there, wait a little bit, let it solidify, and revisit it because you don't want to take out what you've just built back up from the scratch. So that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. I think I've only done maybe 3 sharks. Now I did a couple. I did like an NH build. I remember doing that. So I might have done 4. But I do have a couple of these dials ready to build and go out. So this is going to you. Congrats. Appreciate you a ton. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.